Hey, how's it going everyone? What is up? And welcome to my Flash finale pre-show hype. So I really have no excuse for not putting this out tomorrow, other than I just really didn't feel like it. I was just waiting on The Witcher to come out, playing Mortal Kombat. So I have no excuse. Sorry for not putting it out. But yeah, so there hasn't been a lot of things like released since the trailer breakdown. Really, we got a clip that I'm a little pissed off about. Released, and I'll talk about that in just a second. But that's really it since I broke down the extended trailer. There's been no steals, I don't think, and there's only been this one clip. So there's not really much to talk about, but besides how fucking hyped I am, which I guess is what the video is about. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk about why I'm pissed off about that clip. So, the big reason why I'm pissed off is because I was waiting on that scene. I've been waiting on that scene all season. Just the interaction between Barry and Eobard without a battle. It's just like an overlaying battle is coming. Like, they can have dialogue without it being rushed because there has to be like a 10-minute fight. So I was just waiting for the scene that they got together where they didn't have to fight after the dialogue. It was just focused on the dialogue. And they went ahead and spoiled that scene, like, almost entirely. I'm pretty sure he says, like, 2 more things after, the 1-minute clip that was released, and then Barry goes and does something else. I mean, it was just a little bit frustrating. Even though the scene was fucking awesome, it was exactly what I wanted. It was exactly what I wanted. Eobard was being a snarky little twat, and Barry's just like, why did you kill my mother, you douchebag? And Barry was even asking, why are we enemies? Because Barry liked him at first. He liked who Eobard was pretending to be. So that Barry still has that feeling like a mentor. Technically, Eobard is Barry's mentor, even though he's an evil mentor who, is trying to kill him. He's still his mentor. So, Barry wants to know why he did that. And also, it is confirmed that Eobard is from the future, 136 years later. Well, not 136, he was born 136 years later, from the point in time that we're at now. So, he is from the far future. So the only question that raises for me right now is what makes him go back in the show? Like, what story makes him go back in this? In the comics, he was obsessed with the Flash. And he found a time capsule, and it had, like, some Speed Force on it, or something like that. And he was able to, like, magnify that, or magnify, I can't think of the word right now, make it bigger, and replicate the accident that happened to Barry, and, gain super speed. And then he traveled back in time, after getting plastic surgery to look like Barry, he traveled back in time to be Barry. But in turn, he found out his fate, and he was supposed to, like, be this big evil villain, and it drove him crazy. So I'm curious to see how they handle that on the show. And this clip it gives a little bit of insight into it, about him being from the future, him really, really hating Barry. He said something confusing. He says, I don't hate you. Well, of course, he still hates him now. But he says, I hate you in the future you, or something like that. So it makes me wonder if there's a little bit of love still there in Eobard's heart for Barry now, and not the Barry in the future. It's just, I don't think it's that simple between them. You beat me up and ruin my plans in the future, but I travel back in time and mentor you and even have sort of a connection with you, but I'm still gonna hate you. I don't think it's that simple. I think there's a little bit more behind it. And if they do it right, then it could become a big thing, kind of like Malcolm and Oliver, but not as, plain, I guess I'll say. That was a little bit plain, let's be honest. Arrow Season 3, Oliver and Malcolm, a little bit plain. But yeah, that's all that happened. If you want a breakdown of the extended trailer that was released, check the link in the description. Also, I talk about possible Jay Garrick Easter egg in that video. Other than that, yeah, there's been nothing else released. I'm really hyped for this, guys. This is gonna move into the rambly part. Well, it's the hypey part still, I guess. But I am really, really hyped for this. This show and Arrow Season 3, even though Arrow Season 3 wasn't that good, we can all be honest now. these shows are the reason my channel has almost 2,000 subscribers, and it's the reason my channel grew in 5 months more than it grew in 3 years, like times 3 or 4. And it's a little bit ridiculous, and I'm so glad these shows happen, and it's a great time to be a nerd, and I'm just so happy that I could, like, this is the first show that I've actually been a part of from season 1, and it's great because it's one of my favorite heroes, and I have the chance to do that. It's like some people with Smallville, you know, when it came out, they were a part of season 1, and that's something that they can always hold on to, and I can always hold on to just help grow my channel, help grow my channel, and yeah, it's just been an all over awesome time. I used to have to make myself put out videos before the flashing arrow came on, before I started doing videos on the flashing arrow, but now I just do them because they're fun, you know. But yeah, I've rambled long enough. So yeah, the hype is real. The finale is tonight. Let's get fucking ready to rumble. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the review later. And yeah, I have no idea what I'm gonna do when this, after this finale airs. I have an idea of the videos I'm gonna put out for the next few months, but I need to make them a reality. Like, I actually need to write shit down and get shit going. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.